Hi friends, good morning to everyone. Welcome to my channel, Belagali's class. From today, I'm going to start with a circle which is there in the syllabus of what? 10th standard students, SSLC, 10th standard students. It is a good chapter, my friends. You have examples under 4-mark questions. There are 2 theorems. Normally among the 2 theorems you will have 1 theorem and some examples are there. It is a good chapter, my friends, to prepare for what? Exam point, your board exam. Yes, my friends, it is a circles SSLC or 10th standard maths. This is the definition of a circle. A circle is a collection of all points on a plane which are at a constant distance from the fixed point C. My friends, this is the fixed point. And these are the points which move keeping the constant distance from the fixed point. This distance is constant. This distance is, my friends, constant. All these are same, these distances. If you denote them as what it is, A, B, C is there, it is D, E, F, like this, my friends. So, this is, otherwise if you take this as O, OA equal to OB equal to OC equal to OD equal to OE. All these distances are same. If you are, it is a what? It is a collection of such points. It is a collection, you can see points. It is a collection of such points which are at a constant distance from the fixed point. According to the definition you are saying, fixed point is called as center. The distance which is a constant, this distance is known as the radius of the circle. All these are usually coin, field, pizza, fan. All these are what? Circular in shape. They are the good examples of what? A circle. Good examples of a circle. We define the same definition, which is a collection of what? All points at a constant distance from the fixed point. Instead of this, I want to give the same definition of a circle by using the definition of what? Locus of a point. This is really a very, very important definition, especially my friends. Coordinate geometry. Where in defining the other curves, circle, straight line, next curves, next for the higher classes, you are going to study the conics, where this circle is also a conic, where you have another form of curves. One is called as parabola, another is called as ellipse, another is called as hyperbola. Like this, my friends, you have many more curves in future. In such cases, to define the parabola, such curves, we use this definition. What is the definition? Locus of a point. Definition of locus of a point. Yes, my friends. I will first give what is locus of a point, then how it is attached with this circle I will give. See, this is definition. Locus of a point. Locus of a point is the path, my friends. Path traced by the point. Again your point comes here. Traced by the point which moves under the given geometrical condition. Locus of a point is the path traced by the point which moves under the given geometrical condition. This is very important. Yes, for example, I give 2 examples here. First example, locus of a point which moves without changing the direction. This is the geometrical condition, my friends. What is the direction given? You should not change the direction. If you move like this, the path traced is a straight line. See, this is, my friend. It is a point which moves without changing the direction in one direction, without changing the direction. Then the path traced under this geometrical condition. What is the geometrical condition? Without changing the direction. Here the point P is moving without changing the direction means what? It is straight, it is moving. If it moves straight, then the path traced by moving point P, that path is known as straight line. Straight line. This is a straight line. That is the definition for straight line. See, locus of a point which moves without changing the direction is a straight line. That path is, that locus is straight line. This is a straight line. Second example, locus of a point, this, my friends, locus of a point, this is the condition, which moves keeping a constant distance from the fixed point. Yes, my friend, this is the fixed point, this is the moving point. This point moves, keeping what? This distance is constant wherever it goes. This distance is constant wherever it goes. This distance is constant. This distance is constant. Then the path traced, or locus of such a point, such a moving point, that locus is called a circle. That locus is called a circle. Yes, my friends. This fixed point C is called as center. A distance which is constant, moving with a constant distance. A distance which is constant is called radius. The boundary of the circle, this is, my friend, this is the boundary of the circle. This boundary of the circle is called as circumference of the circle. Circumference of the circle. My friends, I will repeat once again. See, this is the definition given in your textbook. What is that? Circle is a collection of all points in a plane which are at a constant distance from the fixed point. Such a set of points, such a collection of points is called as circle. These coin, wheel, pizza, they are circular in shape. I define the same definition of a circle by using what? Locus of a point, by using definition of a locus of a point. Yes, this is the definition of a locus of a point. Locus of a point is the path traced by the point which moves under the given geometrical condition. This is very important. For example, locus of a point which moves without changing the direction. Locus of a point which moves without changing the direction is a straight line. This is a straight line, my friends. Then second example, locus of a point, this point direction is given. Mr. P, you must move. How? Moving, which moves keeping the constant distance from the fixed point. Keeping the constant distance from the fixed point is a circle. The fixed point is called the center. The distance which is constant is called radius, and the boundary, this boundary of the circle is known as circumference of the circle, radius of the circle, center of the circle, circumference of the circle. Instead of writing for every time center of the circle, radius of the circle, of the circle, I have written at the end circumference of the circle. Next definition, my friend, a line passing through the center. A line passing through the center of a circle is called diameter of the circle. A line passing through the center of a circle is called diameter of the circle. Here from the figure, what is this AB? AB is a line that passes through the center. Therefore, either we can write this AB is the diameter or ACB is diameter of the circle. Diameter of the circle. Yes, my friends. Just to copy them. Copy them. Yes, my friends, this is this diameter divides the circle into two equal parts. These two parts are equal. Diameter divides the circle into two equal parts. Each part is known as semicircle. Semicircle means upper or lower part of diameter. Diameter is this called as semicircle. Next, my friends, arc of the circle. Arc of the circle. This is arc. Say I take A here or A here. This is A. This is B. The portion right from A to B. The portion right from A to B. This is, my friends, this is known as arc of the circle. Arc of the circle. Or even this is known as minor arc. If you join AB, this AB is known as chord of the circle. Chord of the circle. Arc of the circle. Arc of the circle. And AB is called as line AB. Line AB. Here, this from A to B. From A to B is called as arc. From A to B is called as arc. Now the line AB, is called chord of the circle. Chord of the circle. Even this is also known as what? Minor arc. Arc or minor arc. Name. Minor arc or arc of the circle. Arc of the circle. The line AB is called as chord of the circle. Chord of the circle. Yes, my friends. Next comes sector. Before that, secant of a circle. Yes, my friends. This is the circle. This is the circle. It is the line. It is the line that cuts the circle PQ. PQ is the line. PQ is the line that cuts the circle at 2 points M and N. Then PQ is known as secant of the circle. Mn is known as chord of the circle. Yes, my friends. A line PQ. A line PQ intersecting the circle at 2 points M and N, then PQ is called line PQ. Line PQ is called secant of the circle. Secant of the circle. And Mn is called chord of the circle. Chord of the circle. Yes, my friends. This is the center of the circle. Yes. Then from this definition it is clear what? A chord through the center. A chord through the center. A chord through the center is known as diameter of the circle. This is diameter of the circle. And diameter is the lengthy chord of the circle. Lengthy chord of the circle. Yes, copy it, my friends. It's the longest chord. AB is, it is a what? A chord through the center. A chord through the center is called as diameter. And diameter is the longest chord of the circle. Diameter is the longest chord. Longest chord. All these are the basic definitions, my friends. Basic definitions. This is secant line PQ. Mn chord. AB diameter. This is center. And diameter is the longest chord. Diameter is the longest chord. Longest chord of the circle. Diameter is the longest chord. Longest chord of the circle. Yes, my friends. All these are the basic definitions. Once again, I defined the circle with the help of locus of a point. Locus of a point. Locus of a point is nothing but path traced by a point which moves under the given geometrical condition. Locus of a point which moves without changing the direction. Straight line. if you compare this definition of a straight line with that is a set of points like that, okay, and that line doesn't have breadth, thickness like that, no breadth, no thickness. In such case, it is a line. Is it thickness about it? It is some breadth it has. Therefore, this definition is better by making use of what? Locus. What is straight line? Straight line is a locus of a point which moves without changing the direction. Then what is circle? Locus of a point which moves keeping the constant distance from the fixed point. Fixed point is called as circle. Circle. Then fixed point is center. First part of circle. The distance which is constant throughout is known as radius of the circle. The boundary line, the boundary of the circle is known as circumference of the circle. Then a line through the center. A line through the center is known as diameter. Diameter of the circle. Either you can write ACB or AB. AB is the diameter. This diameter divides the circle into two equal parts. Two equal parts. Each one is known as semicircle of the circle. Semicircle. It is known as semicircle. Next definition. Let A and B. Next definition. Let A and B are 2 points on the circle or on the circumference. Circumference of the circle. Then the part from A to B, this part, my friends, this part is known as arc of the circle. Arc of the circle. The line joining A and B directly, this line, my friends, this line is known as chord of the circle. Chord of the circle. Next, a line PQ. A line PQ which intersects the circle. Which intersect the circle at 2 points, M and N. Then such a line is known as secant. Secant of the circle. The points Mn are on the circle. Then the line Mn, this Mn is known as chord of the circle. Chord of the circle. Then diameter is the longest chord of the circle. Diameter. Diameter is the longest chord of the circle. Next, my friends. Next definition is sector. Next definition is sector. Next definition is sector. A sector. Sector of a circle. Sector of a circle is that portion. Is that portion is that portion of the circle, that portion of the circle bounded by two radii and one arc. One arc of the circle. One arc of the circle. One arc, two radii. My friends, this is the sector. This is the circle. Yes, center of the circle. These are two radii. Two radii. This is the arc, my friends. This is the arc. This portion is the sector. This portion, this is O, A, B. This OAB is the sector. Portion OAB is the sector. Is the sector. Yes, my friends, I hope it is clear. This is the portion bounded by two radii, OA, OB, and one arc. This is the arc AB. Such a portion of a circle is known as new name. What is that new name? Sector of the circle. Sector of the circle. Then again a special, my friends. This is the special sector. This is the special sector. Sector where the angle between the radii, is 90 degrees. What is this? It is also the sector. This is also a sector. Tell my friends. It is O, A, B, where angle between the radii is 90 degrees. Angle between the area is 90 degrees. Such a sector is known as quadrant. Such a sector is known as quadrant of the circle. Quadrant of the circle. Yes, my friends, what is quadrant? A sector of a circle with angle between the radii is 90 degrees. Right angle is 90 degrees is called quadrant of the circle. Quadrant. This is known as quadrant of the circle. Quadrant of the circle. Yes, my friends. Almost all definitions I made clear. Center of the circle, radius of the circle, then diameter of the circle, semicircle. What is this? Chord of the circle. This is secant of the circle. What is this? Diameter is the longest chord of the circle. Diameter is longest chord of the circle. In this case, what is this? It is a sector. It is the portion of the circle bounded by two radii and one arc. This is known as sector of the circle. The sector is called quadrant. Sector is called quadrant if the angle between the radii is 90 degrees. This is quadrant of the circle. This is quadrant. This is sector. AOB is the sector, this portion. This is sector. These are some basic definitions, my friends. These are some basic definitions of what? Circle. Circle. All those basics which were, okay, I remembered, I made it clear while defining the circle. Next comes, my friends, the cases if you have a circle with a line. What are the different cases if you are going to observe the positions of what? Line and a circle. Positions of line and a circle. Yes, my friends. Yes, my friends. I write it as a note here. This is the note. Yes. We observe the positions of what? We observe the positions or situations. We observe the situations or positions, situations of a circle and a line, circle and a line. My friends, we can observe in three different ways. There arise three different cases, situations. Three different cases or situations. Situations. One. Yes, my friend. This is the line and the circle. This is the line and the circle. What is your observation? In this case, line and circle are non-intersecting. Line and circle. Line and circle are non-intersecting. They are different. This is a line, this is circle, my friend. Line and circle, they are non-intersecting. This is one case. Second case is what? The line intersects the circle. Line intersects the circle. I name it as what? Line PQ. This is circle with center C or O, anything right. Center C. This is the line PQ. Line PQ. This is center of the circle. This line intersects at 2 points AB. In this case, PQ is the secant of the circle and AB is the diameter. Yes. In the second case, line PQ intersects the circle in the 2 points. Into points A and B. Here PQ is the secant. PQ is the secant. And AB is the chord of the circle. Chord of the circle. My friends, this is second case. What is first case? Non-intersecting. What is the second case? Intersecting. Then what is the third possibility? Line may touch the circle. Line may touch the circle. Line PQ will touch. Yes. This is the line. It touches at one point. A. This is center of the circle. C. So in this case, line PQ touches. Third case. Line PQ touches the circle at one point A. At one point A, and in this case, line PQ is called tangent of the circle at the point A. It is a tangent at the point A. PT, point A. Yes, my friends, what is the third case? Line PQ touches the circle at one point. This point, in this case, line PQ is known as tangent. This is an important definition, my friends. Your entire chapter depends on this tangent. Tangent of the circle at the point A. What is this point A? The point A, which is the point of contact of what? Circle with a line, or it is a common point of what? Line and a circle. A is the common point of the line and the circle. And the circle is called, that common point is called point of contact. This is known as point of contact. This A is known as point of contact. So A is the common point of the line and the circle, which is called point of contact. Point of contact of what? Both line and circle. From this, what is clear, my friends? What is this tangent? Tangent is a special type of secant. Why special? It touches or it intersects the circle at one point. What is the secant here? If the line intersects at 2 points, then PQ is known as secant of the circle. Tell, what is this PQ? It intersects at one point. Therefore, you can say tangent is a special type of secant which intersects the circle at one point. Therefore, my friend, tangent is a special secant of the circle, which intersects the circle at one point. This is a special type of secant. Special type of secant or special type of secant which intersects the circle at one point. And what is another definition? Again, this tangent is special type of chord where both the ends of the chord coincides at one point. I will write that also. Therefore, Tangent is a special chord where two ends of the diameter coincide. Two ends of the diameter coincide. This, my friends, this is what? Yes, two ends of the diameter coincide. It is a special type of what? Tangent center. Special type. Tangent is a special chord where the two ends of the diameter coincide. Two ends of the diameter coincide. Yes, my friends. From this, what is clear? AB is the tangent and P is the point of contact. Here, AB is the tangent. P is the point of contact. Yes, my friends. Tangent means it must come point of contact. That too at only one point. My friends, this is AB. If you take other than this AB, if you take here, it is not a tangent. If you take like this, it is not a tangent. If you take like this, it is not a tangent. Then through the point of contact P, there is only one tangent. Therefore, my friends, through P, through P, there is only one tangent. Tangent to the circle. Yes, my friends. All these, what I have explained, my friends, these are the basics. These are the basics of the circle, my friends. Basics of the circle. Okay. Let's copy it. Now I do one theorem. Second theorem I do it in the next class. Yes, my friends. Copy it quick. Yes, my friends. I do one theorem, that's all. One theorem. Right. This is Theorem 1. Prove that the tangent at any point, of a circle circle is perpendicular to the radius, is perpendicular, I use symbol, perpendicular to the radius, drawn through the point of contact, through the point of contact. Through the point of contact. Yes, my friends. Now this is the circle figure. This is the circle. This is the tangent of the circle, center of the circle. This is tangent of the circle. This is point of contact. This is xy is the tangent as these letters are given in your textbook. This is, my friend, point is C, center. This is the radius. You want to prove this is perpendicular. This is perpendicular. For that, construction is what? Take a point P, take a point Q other than P. Join CQ. Join CQ. Yes. Draw this figure. It is data given. Data given. Given circle with center O. With center O. Tangent xy. Tangent xy. xy. At the point of contact. Point of contact P. CP is radius. CP is the radius. Then you want to prove. To prove CP perpendicular to xy. CP perpendicular to xy. Then construction. Take a point Q other than P. Other than P on xy. On xy. Join OQ. Join OQ, which cuts the circle at R. This is, my friends, this point. This is R. This point is R. R. Yes, my friends. Now we want to prove this. This is the proof. Proof. Tell my friends. CP equal to CR. What is it? It is radius of the circle. CP equal to CR, radius of the circle. Radius means it is equal. Radius of the circle. Then what is CQ equal to? Now CQ is CR plus RQ. CQ equal to CR. This is CR. CR plus CQ. This portion. CR plus RQ. RQ. What is CR? CR is CP. What is this? CP plus RQ. See, CQ equal to CP plus CR. This implies CQ is greater than CP. Why? RQ is more. Therefore, CP is smaller than CQ. CQ is greater than CP or CP is less than CQ. This implies CP is tell my friends is the shortest length, or CP is the shortest length then any point on the line x1. Yes or no? Where is this Q? Q is on the line x1. Therefore, CP is shortest length than any point on the line x1. Therefore, this is what this implies. CP is the shortest distance. Among all distances. From point C to point C on the line x1, or point C to any point on the line, to any point on line x1. Then that CP is the shortest distance. In that case, this implies clearly, this implies what, my friends? CP is perpendicular to xy. Why? This itself is the shortest. It is again a result, my friends. By the result, CP is the shortest among all the distances. From C to any point on the line. Therefore, CP is perpendicular to xy. This is, you wanted to put, CP is perpendicular to xy. From this one, yes, my friends, CP is perpendicular to xy. Yes, my friends. And this is the theorem. Yes, my friends, I will explain once again. 1 minute I gave. Then 1 minute I want to explain. Prove that the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius drawn through the point of contact. Given a circle with center, yes, my friends, it is C. Center C, tangent xy at the point P. CP is the radius of the circle. To prove CP is perpendicular to the line xy, take a point Q other than P on the line xy. Join OQ. No. Join CQ. This CQ, which cuts the circle at the point R. Now, this CP equal to CR. Both are equal because they are radius of the circle. Now, CQ equal to CR plus RQ. But what is CR? CP. CP plus RQ. Then clearly this gives CQ is greater than CP. Why? CQ equal to CP plus something. Therefore, this implies CQ is greater than CP or CP is less than CQ. Therefore, CP is the shortest length than any point on the line XY This implies CP is the shortest distance among all the distances from C to any point on the line XY. Therefore, CP is perpendicular to XY. By another result, my friends. This is your theorem. Yes, next theorem I will do in the next class or next video. Yes, my friends, we have started with the circle. I have told what the beginning, all basics, the parts of the circle, like center, radius, circumference, like that, everything I explained. After explaining those things, I started with theorem number 1, which is important. That is what? Tangent. CP is perpendicular to tangent. CP, radius at P, is perpendicular to the tangent at P. It's a very important theorem, my friends. Explained it twice. Today this much is enough, my friends. This is enough. Okay. Up to the next man. Prepare nicely. The circle is an important chapter. Yes, my friends. Thank you. Namaste, namaskara, bye. Namashinya. Good day, my friends. Good day.